I've seen a lot of players where you watch them play and they're insane, like the ranked demons, right? But then you see them play in a tournament and they're just not that great.
Yeah, yeah.
Like there's obviously some skill to being good at ranked, right? But how much of that actually carries over?
Yeah, I've thought about that for a while. I think that in order to go pro, you have to play an exhausting amount of the game initially. Like you need some amount of thousands of hours on your belt to have the mechanics and the comfort in the game and the intuition to be there. But I think once you hit that point, there's so much more. Like, okay, you've acquired pro level mechanics and comfort and aim and whatever. Um, Now you need to there's so many more things you need to think about as a player. You need to communicate incredibly well. You need to play and make with your teammates, which is just not a skill you're going to build in ranked because you don't have teammates that are going to ever reward it or bring it to fruition. You need to consider a lot more variables than you need to consider in ranked. Doing all of that mentally while playing at a good level is a very unique skill, and you're never going to build that unless you're playing on a team. So I'd say, yeah, if you want to go pro, pour thousands of hours into ranked, but are you like Immortal 3/Radiant and feeling like your movement and your mechanics and your understanding of angles and simple stuff like crossfires and peeking off each other is there? Like you're hanging with the pros that are in your ranked game. Okay, I think you're gonna get diminishing returns at this point, and it's time to start playing on a team. But beyond that, I've had players on a team who clearly don't need a lot of time in ranked to do well, or it's almost detrimental. And I've had other players that I've coached where they need a ton of hours to stay feeling confident and comfortable. And at that point, like at the level I'm working at, I feel like it's usually situational.